What do you get when you combine great family entertainment and fantastic basketball skills? The world-famous Harlem Globetrotters, of course.
Well, this iconic group will be bringing their skills to the Yuengling Center later this month. We have Hot Rod and Scooter here this morning to tell us more about the 2023 World Tour. Well, we have to see Hot Rod. Wait a minute.
We're having some camera issues.
There he is.
Look at this.
How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk since we did that, amazing camera work. How tall are you exactly?
I'm 7'1".
Seven?
Wow. 7
Okay.
foot 1 inch. Yep.
And you said it runs in the family.
It runs in the family. My brothers are tall. My mother's tall. My grandparents was tall. My grandfather was 7'1". His brother was 7 feet. His other brother was 6'11".
Wow.
Now, did they all play ball?
Yeah, my grandfather played ball. My mother played basketball, and all my brothers play basketball.
Very cool.
That's great. Well, you were saying that when you were in elementary school, you saw the Harlem Globetrotters, and that kind of inspired you to play basketball. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I was 9 years old when the Harlem Globetrotters came to my school, PS9, in the Bronx, in New York City. And, they was doing all the tricks, and I was like, those guys are amazing. And somewhere along the lines, it inspired me just to play basketball, to be competitive.
Yeah.
And I said, from there on out, I'm going to play basketball. I ended up going to the #1 high school in the country, which is Mount Verde Academy in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
So down the street, and earned multiple Division I scholarships. I went to FIU in Miami, then I transferred to St. John's in New York City. And I went to go play overseas for 3.5 years.
Okay.
And then now I'm here with the world's famous Harlem Globetrotters.
Scooter, what about you? You guys all have a different journey with how you landed with the Globetrotters. So what's your story?
Mine is very unique. I was an assistant video coordinator and a practice player for the Phoenix Suns NBA team.
Oh.
Didn't even know that the Globetrotters home base was out of Phoenix. Didn't know that. We used to have these pickup games on the weekend. They saw me play on the pickup weekend. They happened to be looking at another guy and start focusing their eyes on that and saying, well, who's that guy? Oh, that's our video coordinator. The who? What? The video coordinator. And then 18 years later, here I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh, 18 years. So what is life like on the road as a Harlem Globetrotter?
It's beautiful because we get the opportunity to play basketball. We get to travel the world, see the country, and we do something that we love to do. We can go anywhere in the world and always bring joy to families. We don't have to speak the language that well, but we always get that message across of bringing families together and having fun.
That's very, very cool. Now, when you guys were playing basketball, because I know you guys, we just finished March Madness, and you guys have played in the tournament. I wanted to talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
But the Harlem Globetrotters are different. You guys add that flair. You do all the tricks.
That's right.
And so it's different from traditional basketball. So were you always doing tricks and different things?
I think as a little kid, I used to look up to Pistol Pete Maravich, who kind of handled the ball very well. And he was a point guard, so I'm not as tall as this guy over here. So but no, it was, I tell people all the time, the Globetrotters is not your average basketball game.
Not.
And we get a lot of fans that are not basketball fans. They'll come to a Globetrotter game every time because we have fun.
Yeah. What about you? Were those skills you had to work on?
I definitely had to work on it. I had to get with, Scooter and some of the other vets. Hey, show me your tricks. What you got for me? I'm trying to have, how we say in New York, my duffel bag full of tricks. So, they came and they told me, and they was like, I kept working it in, until I got better.
Wow,
but I tell you what, though, for the kids, they see what we do, but we always tell them, start off with the basics, fundamentals first.
Okay.
Start with the basic fundamentals, because if we didn't have the basic fundamentals, we couldn't get to where we're at today.
That's very true.
Yes. Now, I know when I was growing up and I saw the Globetrotters, there were no women on the team, but now more and more you're adding women, and now there are 5?
Yeah, we have 5. We have 5 females on our team, and that's Mighty, Ice, Ace, TNT, and Torch.
Okay.
That's
and then we have 1 female general since Nancy Lieberman, which was 20+ years, and that's Kayla Garber. So they're pretty good to watch. You got to come and watch them.
I love that you guys have the ladies on the court,
ladies.
too.
Those little girls' faces light up, too.
Speaking of the ladies, okay, can we talk about March Madness and the tournament? I mean, the men and the females did phenomenal.
They did
there
great.
was some great basketball happening. What did you guys think about it, and what was your experience like in the tournament?
For me, every time I watch March Madness, it's like, man, I take a trip down memory lane. St. John's University, at one point, we was the number 15 team in the country.
Wow.
And, it's like you can't make no mistakes in the tournament.
Right. Yeah.
You can't make no
Unless you do a
mistakes.
bracket, right?
Yeah, that's the only mistake you have.
No more bracket.
And then, you know, like you said, the girls, the women's, they did
Yes.
good.
They're amazing.
And
Shout out to LSU.
LSU, there you go.
I know,
And
I
then
know.
that was my experience, but I'll let
What about
Scooter
you,
tell
Scooter?
I mean, I remember my first time. We were that Cinderella team that got to the championship, and I remember bringing the ball across the half court, and they had that NCAA right at half
I
court.
know,
And I
yeah.
remember, for myself, I took that one little breath while I looked around the
Yeah.
arena. It was
Just
just
took it
packed.
in.
I said, "Woo!" And then started to play. I'll
That's
never forget
right.
that moment. But I
Wow.
mean, March Madness, it never fails.
I
It's
know.
always an upset. You know, last second shot. You get it every year.
Yeah,
Yes.
very, very cool.
Yes.
Well, okay, can we get to some of your
Right, I wanna
moves? Can you
see.
show us some things
Oh,
before we let you
for
guys
sure.
take it away?
For sure.
What you
Here
got?
you go, Scooter. Hold on, hold that ball for me.
oh,
Get it right back.
okay,
I'm gonna check Janelle real quick. Oh, okay, you looking good. All right.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Hey. Oh, what you gonna do?
Call me.
Let's see.
Well, there you go, Scooter. Woo! Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do this one down here.
Oh boy.
Whoa, Scooter.
Did he just...
Yes.
I ain't never seen him do that before. You must have taught him that this morning, Janelle.
I did. I told him.
Wow.
Woo. Hey, there you go.
Do you guys each have like a specialty? Like, is yours like the finger
nose?
thing, the nose thing,
Yeah.
and then yours is something else?
His is the nose and the head thing. Nobody could do that, so that's Scooter shit.
Okay.
You're never gonna see nobody do that. Scooter, that's Scooter. And mine's is, you know, I flick it, put it right here. Hello, call me. 1-800 Globetrotters.
Funny, all the kids like this. Give me your number.
Okay, so tell us when you guys are going to be here at the Yuengling Center. It's later this month,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, April 23rd.
Okay. Yeah,
And we're gonna be there at 2 p.m.
That's right.
So you guys make sure you're there.
Yes.
For some more information, go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
That's right.
And make sure you get a Scooter and Hot Rod jersey
Okay.
because they'll make you taller.
Oh, okay. I like it. I need
Well,
that.
not so much me, but yeah.
Thank you guys, Hot Rod and Scooter. You were fantastic.
thank you.
Thank you guys for having us.
Hey,
All right.
don't miss the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters again at the Yuengling Center on Sunday, April 23rd, 2 p.m. For tickets and more information, like you just heard from Hot Rod, go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com. All right, some more tricks.